Hey guys, in today's video I'm going to talk about how I healed myself from topical steroid withdrawal. I have gone through it 2 times in my life, and the first time I got it in 2020 and the second time is just recently in the beginning of 2023. And this is my experience of the topical steroid withdrawal and what I did naturally to heal myself. Without any medication, without any professional help, just by myself and what I have found to help me and my skin to heal from inside and out. And this video is going to be the first part of 2 videos. So this is going to be about the first time I got topical steroid withdrawal, and the second video will be the second time I got topical steroid withdrawal. The first time when I got it, I healed myself after 6 months, and the second time I got it, I healed myself after 3 months. I will begin with just talking about my history of eczema, because that's where it begins. And since I was a little baby, I had eczema, like severe eczema. My mom got me steroids, cream. I don't really know if it was like the over-the-counter cortisone or the stronger ones. But as I grew older, when I was around 10, I used the stronger ones. And I used it up till I think high school. Then I stopped because my skin got better when I studied college, and my skin got worse during this last year of college because I was so stressed out. My skin started to flare again, and I got prescribed by a doctor a stronger version of this topical steroid. When I look back, it wasn't that much like eczema, but they still prescribed me like the stronger steroids. It was just some rashes on my arms and my legs a little bit. I used it and it went away, and then it came back several times, but it just went away. Then when I was at a period of my time where I was so stressed out with my studies and exams, and then it just started from there. Like my whole face just flared up down through my neck and my shoulder and arms. That's when I just noticed or thought that it can't be eczema. This can't be eczema, because I know how eczema is. I know how it looks like and feels like. So I started to look up on Google what it was, and I found out that it might be topical steroid withdrawal. And what topical steroid withdrawal was, what I learned back then, it was 2020. It wasn't that much research about it, and it wasn't that well-known diagnosis. So what I found was that it wasn't acknowledged by doctors and the medical field. It wasn't a diagnosis. Okay, so let me explain a little bit more what topical steroid withdrawal is. Topical steroid withdrawal is a skin condition which is also known as red burning skin syndrome or topical steroid addiction, and is characterized by uncontrollable spreading dermatitis and worsening skin inflammation. This is why the skin requires a stronger steroid to get the same result as the first time using it. Eventually, your skin will not respond to the steroid anymore, or it flares up as soon as you stop using it, even though you have the strongest one, which means that at this point, the steroid has stopped working for you. And the cause of topical steroid withdrawal is using topical steroid daily for 2 weeks or more, and then stop using it, or using it longer or more often than what the doctor has prescribed for you, which is most of the cases for people with eczema, including me. The cause of topical steroid withdrawal, as the name says, is a withdrawal from the topical steroid because you have been addicted to the steroid. And now when you don't use it, you get a withdrawal. And this is the symptom of the withdrawal. When your skin is addicted to steroids, it either needs a stronger one or you have to use it more frequently. And both of these cases is not sustainable. When you reach the strongest steroids, there's no other steroids that are stronger. In that case, you might be using oral steroid, but just as topical steroids, there's only a maximum potency. And the symptoms of topical steroid withdrawal is like burning sensations, rashes that are spreading, red skin from like your head and toe, the red sleeves, as well as that the nose area will be white while the rest of the face will be red. You have problems with controlling your body temperature. I believe that my experience with topical steroid withdrawal is one of the hardest things that I've been through in life. I would never wish that upon anyone, and I wish no one would go through it because it's a living hell. Like my mind and my body, sometimes when I think about it, I can't even remember how bad it was because I think it's a way of my body to not relive it. But I remember how bad it made me feel mentally. Like it completely broke me down because I didn't think that it was possible to get it and to feel like having it. The worst part of topical steroid withdrawal is that you can't see your progress, and the healing journey is not linear. Like every time it gets better, shortly after it gets worse. And when you try to stay positive, when you try to have high hopes up, you just get like completely discouraged after you see that whatever you are doing is not helping and you're not going anywhere. The things that I was experiencing with topical steroid withdrawal is that I couldn't sleep because I was itching so bad. Imagine having like 100 mosquito bites on your body and you're scratching till your skin bleeds. You can't sleep as well because it hurts when you sleep on your bed. Your skin is so fragile, it's burning, it's itching, it's hurting, and the sheets are too hard on your skin. The bed is too hard on your back. The skin is also burning and sometimes you're shivering, so either burning or shivering. Like you can't control your body temperature. Another is that the skin is going through a cycle of inflammation, oozing, flaking. Like it gets a little bit better and then it gets inflamed again. So that is a cycle that is keep repeating, which makes your hopes and your beliefs and faith in everything just disappear. Because whatever you do, whatever you eat, whatever you do to your skin, like if you put ointments on, if you go and take cold showers or bath with the sea salt or eliminate everything from your diet, like nothing really helps and you see no progress at all. Also, I didn't got any help from any doctors. They all prescribed me more steroids, so I couldn't rely on someone and I had to fight through it by myself. And it was back in 2020 that when no one was really knowing much about topical steroid withdrawal. I didn't know if the things that I did helped me or like made it worse. And I didn't even know like if what I got was topical steroid withdrawal, because sometimes I even thought that it was cancer. It was some signs that looked like lymphoma cancer, and I was so scared because I didn't know if that was cancer or topical steroid withdrawal at one point. I will talk about these 3 things more in depth in my next video, but it's building on these 3 ground, which is mindset, diet, and lifestyle. I do believe that these 3 things can heal you from any disease, any skin disease or any other disease. Because if you take care of your mind and your body, you will heal. Because a disease is a dis-ease in your body. And your body is reacting to the environment or what you put in or what is happening in your mind. And therefore it's creating all kind of diseases. If you start changing these 3 things, your body will slowly heal. And that's what I've done like during my first topical steroid withdrawal and also the second one. I used these 3 things but in different ways. So I'll explain in the next video what changed between these 2 journeys and what I found to be helpful during the first one but not in the second one, and vice versa. So the first thing is mindset. So what I mean by mindset is you have to believe in that your method that you are using is going to heal you. And you have to believe in yourself and your body and your mind. You have to believe that all of these three things, your body, mind, and yourself, is more powerful than the actual disease. And that you are capable of healing yourself from anything in this world. If you are capable of creating whatever you want in life, then of course you will have the health that you want to have. Like everything in life is all about mindset. It's super important to believe in yourself and believe in the power of your body, because your body and mind is doing everything it can to heal you and everything it can to make you alive. And that's what your mind and body do for you. And also it's super important to have a positive mindset. And it's really hard to have a positive mindset during topical steroid withdrawal because you usually don't see any progress. And even if you see progress, you see that it gets bad every time it gets better. So I do understand that it's so hard to have a positive mindset, but that is the only thing you can have to help your body to heal. Because whatever you think of, if you are like having bad thoughts or like feeling anxiety for each flare up, or just don't believe that the things that you're doing are healing you, then it will manifest into your body as well. But if you have a positive outlook on your healing journey, that maybe after each flare up, it will be a flare up closer to the last flare up. And also what about mindset is that you can't really fool yourself into thinking that you're not feeling negative or anxiety or feeling bad just because you want to have a positive mindset. You have to really go through all of those emotions in order to have a positive outlook on your journey. And that's like in life in general, you can't have the good moments without the bad moments. A positive mindset is allowing yourself to feel whatever you feel in order to heal. And if you have a positive mindset, you will see that from all the bad things that are happening, it can come something good out of it. Just like the topical steroid withdrawal. It is an awful and horrible and painful journey, but from it you learn so much about yourself, you learn so much about your health, your body, what to put in your body and what to do to naturally heal yourself. It makes you into your own doctor, and you know that you don't have to depend on pills to heal. You can do a lot of things to heal naturally, which makes you so much more powerful. And just like anything in life, any bad thing in life, it is there for you to learn something from it. Just have the right mindset, be kind to yourself, have patience, love yourself, even though it's really hard to love yourself when you look like that and everything is just so dark. When you decided that you are going to choose yourself and you're healing, then your body will thank you for that and start healing much faster. The second one is diet. The things that you are putting into your body is either making you sick or is going to heal you. It's important that you look up everything you put into your body, because there can be ingredients in all of the stuff that we are buying from the grocery store. When I got topical steroid withdrawal the first time, I went on a vegan diet, cold turkey, and I went on an anti-inflammatory diet. So I was very careful with what I put into my body, because what you want to put into your body is all of the foods and the stuff that are going to support your body to heal from itself naturally. And you want to eliminate everything that you put into your body that makes you more sick. No artificial sugars, no sugar, no processed food, no bad oils, no dairy, no preservatives. All of that stuff is bad. Like eczema and topical steroid withdrawal is an inflammation in the skin. So you want to go on an anti-inflammatory diet. Plant-based diet is very close to the anti-inflammatory diet, and that's why I was going vegan. What I instead put into my diet was like all of those good stuff, like blueberries, turmeric, green tea, greeny leaves. A lot of vegetables are anti-inflammatory, nuts and seeds, spinach, broccoli, onions and garlic, red cabbage, mushrooms. I switched out white rice to black rice. In the beginning, I was only eating quinoa and buckwheat. My diet was very strict in the beginning, so that was what I was only eating for 3 months or 4 months. After the third and fourth month, I reintroduced like more stuff, so I could cheat more. But my diet consisted of like one big salad in the morning with celery juice and a blueberry smoothie, and then in the evening I ate like black rice with tofu. This did change during my second topical steroid withdrawal. I did use some of this kind in my diet, but not all of it, because I found out in my topical steroid withdrawal the second time that tofu is not really good for you. It can trigger inflammation in your body because it's made of soy, and soy is GMO, which means that it can be inflammatory. And then I also added vitamins to support the healing of the skin, like biotin, selenium, glycine, magnesium, probiotic, zinc, and also vitamin D. Diet is very hard thing I found during my topical steroid withdrawal, because in the beginning I was like eliminating so much, and I was thinking that everything could make me more sick if I eat it. But as the time went on, I couldn't have that kind of mindset, because it was just making me feel so much anxiety. Like, even though you have to try it out for yourself, which kind of food works and what kind of food did not work or trigger a flare up, I don't think that you should have anxiety with the things that you eat, because of course if you have anxiety and eating something that you know like it's not that bad for you, you will maybe manifest a flare up because you're having anxiety towards what you put into your body. So what I do to not really have so much anxiety is to bless my food before I eat. In that way, I believe that the food that I'm putting in, even though it's not that good, or even though it's very good but some people say it's bad, like nightshades vegetables, when I bless my food, then I believe that it won't hurt me and it will just heal me, so I don't have any anxiety. And I think that that really heals and helps with the diet when you have anxiety towards what you put into your body and are like a little bit unsure if that will help or not. But if you believe in that and bless that, then you know for sure that what you put into your body will heal your body. What I mean is, try to stick with a good diet. So even though you try to bless processed food or like desserts and things like that, maybe it won't work, because unconsciously you still know that that can hurt you, and that is not what will support you and the healing of your skin. So the third one is about lifestyle. If you have the right lifestyle, your body will really thrive. Your body will heal yourself because you are choosing what is best for your body. In my case, what was best for me is to not stress at all, to wind down and to rest, to sleep good. To minimize my stress, I did yoga, breath work, meditations. I went on walks, and to move around my body much without pushing it too hard. So I didn't go to the gym at all. I moved my body in a way that was light and not stressful to my body, to not add more stress to my body that was already stressed out. And also what I did was a lot of journaling. I had to heal like things about my self-esteem, and also to love myself more, to be more kind to myself. So I was journaling a lot just to get to know why my body is reacting in this way. Because as I said, a disease is a disease in the body, and your body's way of telling you that something is wrong. I really wanted to heal myself from inside and out, which means that I also had to figure it out why my body is reacting this way and what I have to learn from this. That is a way to love yourself even more. By loving yourself, it supports your healing process. I also did a lot of visualization just to support the cells to heal faster. So what I did was meditate, and I could visualize my cells in my body to like be so powerful and fight with the bad cells. I could even like imagine how my skin would look like when I look in the mirror. So lifestyle can be like both internally and externally. So what I did externally to heal my body was to bath in Dead Sea salt, lukewarm water for like 30 to 40 minutes every day. And this was like the 3rd month when my skin was rebuilding itself a little bit better, as well as putting zinc cream on my skin every day. And also exfoliate your skin with a towel just to remove the dead skin and the flakiness of the skin. I made myself a toner out of Dead Sea salt and water and just sprayed it over my face, and then I put some coconut oil and zinc cream. I actually did this like twice a day, and I was so consistent with it, so I did it like every day. I didn't skip any day without doing this, and I think that's very important during a healing process of topical steroid withdrawal, because you have to be consistent in whatever you're doing. Every day when I was exfoliating my skin, I would visualize and I would talk to my body that I'm healing, I'm loving myself, I'm loving my body so much, and you're so strong, and believe in whatever I was doing. I believed it so much that I think that really like healed me. In my next video, I will talk more about these things and what changed and to heal myself even faster. Lastly, I want to say that your body is telling you something when it's reacting in this way. Your mission is to figure out why it is reacting in this way, because your health is the most important thing you have, and without your health, you can't get anything. If you're sick, your life will be on pause. And that is the only way for you to really think about how you want to live your life and how you want to be and who you want to be. So it's so important to listen to your body, because it's telling you stuff that maybe you are trying to run away from. And it's better to catch it before it's too late and before it gets so hard to heal it, or a disease that are more serious, like cancer or something. I know it's really easy to give up and to think negatively when you have topical steroid withdrawal or any other disease, because it is horrible to have this and it is horrible to have any other disease. But I do believe that everything that is like every disease and every unfortunate things that happen to you is a blessing in disguise. Like topical steroid withdrawal is one of the best things that happened in my life, even though it was a horrible and painful experience, because it made me realize so much about me, about what I value in life and how I want to live my life, and about the world and the power in me. It really made me reconnect to myself and really choose me and love me, which I don't think that I would do otherwise. And life wouldn't be beautiful without topical steroid withdrawal. And I was so depressed before the first topical steroid withdrawal, and even before the topical steroid withdrawal the second time. And after that, it made life so more meaningful, because during topical steroid withdrawal, my meaning in life was to heal myself. I have so strong faith in myself and in the universe that I can do whatever I put my mind into. So after that, it really I healed a lot of stuff. It didn't only heal my skin, but it healed my relationships with myself and with my parents and my friends. And I really am thankful that I went through topical steroid withdrawal. It made me into the strong person I am today. It made me realize how powerful my mind and my body is. I just want to help you guys to realize that it is possible to heal at faster rates. And it's actually possible to heal from within if you believe in it. And it's possible to heal within a short period of time. It doesn't have to take a whole lifetime, or it doesn't have to take 2 or 3 years of your life to heal this. I also want you guys to see my journey as an example that you can heal within some months, 6 months or 3 months. And if you are kind to yourself and have patience with yourself. you can do very much things. And I hope that this video was helpful in some way, and I will see you in my next video.